this time of year, it's a new year, right? 2024. It feels like circulating around is the fitness, this and that, and try this and do that. But you know what I love? At the core of it, it can be very simple. It's about movement. Hey, I'm Allie Carr. We've got a full hour together tonight, and we're gonna talk about one of my favorite things is fitness. And it's not because I was that like star athlete as a kid. I actually was the kid that really struggled to do the 1 mile in gym class, which is where my passion for fitness started. And I'll explain throughout this show, but this is that chance for you to do the most simplest thing, move your body. So today, as the final presentation of the entire day of our only treadmill, today's special value. And we didn't just bring in any walking pad. We didn't just bring in any fitness tool for you to start your year. We brought in one that's gonna allow you to progress, to grow, to challenge your body, to see results, and not have to have a huge footprint to do it. Because that's what Kingsmith is all about since 2015. They've been bringing us reimagining, re-engineering, reinventing the treadmill. This walking pad that I'm on can go from a nice hearty walk all the way up to a sprint if you need it. But the best thing, the tread, it folds in half. You've never seen anything like this. They are reimagining the way that we're incorporating fitness into our home. So not only are you getting durability and quality, but you are getting something right in your home. You don't have to put on fancy gym clothes, pay a fancy gym membership, or have the guy who's training for the marathon next to you running and you're looking at his distance and speed and thinking, whew, I can't keep up. No, this is about you. This is about you taking your health, taking your fitness into your own hands with our today's special value. So in our final presentation of our today's special value, it's the only treadmill we brought in for the entire year. You can only get it here at QVC. And to get the durability of the Kingsmith walking pad, you could easily spend nearly $1,000. $999.99. This one, and today only, it's $699. We've covered the shipping and handling, it's free. That would have been another $120. So you've got a couple ways to pay for this. And here's what the thing is, when we talk about the value, we have one color remaining. We started the day with 3. We've got one in the silver. It's like this cool gray platinum color, right? So there's really no choice even for color except for you to say yes. You've got 5 easy payments, so it's about 140 bucks. You can also use 12-month special financing as well. Do you know what that makes it on our QVC credit card? About $58. $58 a month, right? To feel good. You cannot put a price on that. Elise Miller is joining us. I got to work with Elise the first time we brought a Kingsmith walking pad to here on QVC. She is a personal trainer, a fitness expert, a lover of running, just like me. Yes. Elise, it's so good. Can you show me? Because this blows my mind. I mean, I first became comfortable running. I trained for my very first half marathon years ago on a treadmill in the dead of winter, because look how this folds up. It's unlike anything. Okay, so I'll show you. It takes less than 10 seconds. We've done it several times throughout the day. But so first, I'm just going to lift. You'll hear a suction cup right there. So that's just bringing those suctions off. So here is your first fold. And then you lift a little handle here on the back. And there's the second fold. That is all it takes, because then it automatically just locks into place. Nothing else to do. If you want to wheel it into a different area, just lean it back, and then you can roll it to wherever you want to go. You normally can't do that. Right. I mean, years ago, I know my mom has a treadmill in her house, and I think it's probably going to get sold with the house, right? Because it's in the basement, it's not going anywhere. She had to pay somebody to install all the things, right? To build it, to get it out, to move it. This now is on your terms, wherever you want it. And that's what I love about Kingsmith. They've really reimagined what we think about fitness equipment. They specialize in walking pads and treadmills. Yes, they do, yeah. And making them easy to understand, very intuitive. So with the knob, I was going to show you how to unfold it. I'll show you that in a minute. But that one knob, that's the only knob. One button. One button. That's the only thing that you need to think about to push, to turn it on, to turn it off, to pause it, to go faster, to go slower. It just makes sense. You don't need to get on there. Do you ever like hop on a treadmill for the first time, whether it's at the gym or maybe you're at a hotel, and then you have to type in your weight and your age and your height, and do you want a scenic route? Do you want an interval? No, I just want to start walking. This is one button, and you go. Right. It's that simple.
Because you get overwhelmed when you hop up on those other ones, and the screens and the display is so huge. You get overwhelmed before you even start. Even myself, I mean, and I've gone on a lot of treadmills. I like to run like you. I'm like, too much. I would rather just go outside.
99% of the time, do you know what I hit? Quick start.
Yes.
And that's what they've done.
This
is your quick start. I don't need the workout done. I just want to move. I just want to feel good. And the fact that, I mean, no more excuses on size, because this is how it folds up. There's not many walking pads, one that can store in half like this one does.
A double fold. You don't find double folds.
This amount of stability, whether you're in a full sprint or whether you're walking.
Right. There has not been any quality that's been sacrificed at all. They haven't taken away from the sturdiness of it, from the structure of it, from the durability of it, from how long it's going to last. But they've just taken away all the things that honestly just probably confuse and intimidate you. But you have the sleek design that, again, double folds, which you do not find the double fold with 4 layers of cushioning on the pad. And then that also that it stores in this vertical.
Why is that important? Because the tread itself, I mean, think about that. That's where your body's taking the impact.
Right.
Why is that so important?
Well, so that is the contact point. So if you're on pavement or if you don't have that cushioning, that is basically your shock absorbing right there for your joints, for your bones, and coming down with that impact, whether you're walking, you're power walking, or you're running, that can start to wear down on your body. And we're doing this to get stronger, to get healthier, to improve our body. The last thing you want to do is go out on, maybe it is on pavement, and get shin splints or your knees start to hurt. We've probably been there, right? So this is a great, I mean, a lot of people don't train, like how you said, on a treadmill for those long distances because they're not very good treadmills often.
And they're not sturdy or durable. I mean, this is your chance. We're gonna go through all the details this hour. So if you've got questions, we're gonna answer them, but you might wanna put it in your cart and place your order, because already today, 5,900 of our Kingsmith walking pad that fold and Stow treadmill are out the door. We started the day with 3. We're down to 1. So if anything, we're making it easier for you. Now you don't have to decide the color, right? You choose the gray. There's only about 1,800 to go around. The next step, pun slightly intended, is just how you want to pay for it. You could take that full $699.98, or you could do the 5 easy payments. There's no cost on shipping. We ship it to you with that first installment of $140. We also have 12-month special financing on our QVC card. I came to work on, was it like Wednesday? And I got a text from my husband. We had to take the car in for inspection. Surprise, needed to get new tires. Yeah, on an SUV. That's not cheap, right? Also over the holiday, our shower in our bathroom, it broke, leaking. Had to call the plumber. It was like an $800 fee, okay?
Oh, no.
But I think about fixing those things. There's nothing fun about buying new tires or fixing the shower. But do you know what is so rewarding? That investment into yourself, right? And in this case, to be able to I couldn't get my tires on easy payment. I couldn't get my, shower repair, whatever, on easy payment. Oh, Elise needs her safety tag, which is actually a really good point.
Yeah, exactly. You can't start. I'm like, oh, I want to start walking with you, and I don't have. We just probably put them with one of the samples, but which is a great safety feature because you have kids. If you have kids, you might want to take that safety belt out.
You could put this
and
away.
You can put it somewhere else.
Sure.
It will not. I cannot get it going until I have that in. But it's also great for you to have on when you are walking, when you are running, and if that pulls out, it will completely stop.
Well, and to your point though, the ease of the one button, it's not this like touch, 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 touch up to speed and this herky-jerky start and stop. It's really gentle,
and
right? In how it starts.
Yes.
And stops, at that matter.
Thank you.
Right, so you can see, I mean, Pam's getting her steps in today. She's getting her movement. How you feeling, Pam? 30,000. 30,000. Get it, Pam. Well, and this is what, okay, so I love that it's set up in like a bedroom space for Pam, because anywhere in your home that you've got a nice, like, solid surface, nice hard floor, you can bring in the walking pad. And this is where it allows you to kind of be a champion for the first time over the excuses, right? I don't have time. You don't have to drive to a gym. I don't want to put on clothes in front of, I don't want to wear fitness clothes in front of somebody. You don't have to. you can still have your Mucklucks pajamas on, right? And then for Pam, if this was her guest bedroom / office, but then family's gonna come in town and she did wanna stow it away, the whole thing folds up in half, including the walking pad itself.
Yes.
And then it's on wheels. Now, the unit itself, it's sturdy, right? It's over 100 pounds.
Right.
What, like 112 pounds?
Yes, so when you get out of the box, there is just that initial lift, and
That's
so
it.
so that initial lift. But then once you have it on wheels, you're not going to feel that weight.
Yeah, there's no setup. There's barely any maintenance, right? There's no assembly, right? I mean, and once you're moving it, which we'll show you here in just a second. I mean, I'm only 5'1". I'm able to still move it. It's right. You have something that is your access, right? Your yes to fitness. Now, I mentioned, so I've run over 10 races, okay? I'm training for my second marathon this year. I've got a half marathon in the spring, but I was never someone that was fitnessly inclined. That wasn't my thing. I was the last to finish, the mile in PE class. I was the lowest numbers on all those, like, what was the presidential fitness
Yes.
achievement test, right? That was not my thing, okay? But I had this admiration for people that I would see that would run. And I thought, you know what, let me give it a try. And I started slowly, no expectations, just wanted to try and challenge myself with something new and something different. And now, nearly 15 years later, I love to run long distances. But whatever that fitness journey is for you, sometimes I share in my running journeys. I had a 6-mile run today in like 25 degrees. It was like the
gosh, it's
coldest
so
run so
cold
far
outside.
of the year. And someone might say, well, but I don't run. You don't have to. It's not about running. It's about moving your body. And when you unlock that choice and that difference for you, you will feel different. You will look different. You will carry yourself different. And more than anything, the confidence that you are going to gain is unmeasurable, simply because you've committed to the most important person of all, yourself. I mean, this is that promise you never want to make, is the one you make to yourself.
Exactly.
Right? I mean,
exactly.
at least you're a personal
Yes,
trainer.
Yes.
It's hard to get started. Listen, nobody said it was easy, right? If it was easy, we'd all do it, right?
Yes. But people know they need to do it. Typically, people are they're overwhelmed. They feel like, oh my goodness, this huge mountain ahead of me. And so before they even begin, it just seems, it's drained them. But think of this, movement, when you start moving, when you start doing something, that starts to build your motivation, your momentum, but you need to start. And the perfect place to start is with something that you already know how to do.
Yeah.
Now, of course, is taking it to a run, but then you can slowly grow.
Yeah, if I was like, oh wait, I didn't realize that was a little bit too much for me. Let me bring it down. Okay.
Right. And
you
it quickly will shift it.
Here, because you're right though, it grows with you. Maybe I just want to do 30 seconds and I say, okay, ooh, let me take it back down to that 3 where I feel comfortable. And then I'll recover for a couple of minutes. And then I'll try and jog, or even just like a speed for another minute. There's so many different ways that it can grow with you. It also could just be the first 10 minutes of your day before you pull yourself downstairs to grab the cup of coffee. Imagine how you might feel if the very first thing you did was move.
You would feel a whole lot better.
From the personal trainer.
Yes. Moving, how you start your day really sets the tone for your entire day. So if you get up, make yourself a priority, just that alone will build your confidence. Just saying, I'm going to take some time for me, and instead of just quickly racing out of bed and getting to the busyness of the day and busyness of your life, then you're like swallowed up before the day begins. But if you can set your alarm 10 minutes earlier.
10 minutes.
That's it. 10 minutes. 10 minutes of movement can do such a difference for your entire day.
Start with 5.
5.
Right? If you're not doing anything right now, start with 5 or start with 10. My favorite thing is to hop on like a walking pad and walk while I like binge watch some of my, like, I call them cringy shows. The drama, the dating shows, like stuff like that. Right? That's kind of the fun thing, but think about this. When you're moving your body, look at some of the benefits. I mean, we all know there are so many health benefits. And even being able to support and lower your risk for a lot of health conditions, that's a huge Reason two, Elise, is I watch my parents age. My dad's had a double lung transplant.
Oh, wow.
He's had multiple heart attacks. For me, taking care of my heart health and my body is a non-negotiable.
Right, a preventative. I mean, it's something that you can do from home, and strengthening your entire body from your mind to your heart, to your lungs, to your muscles, your bones. It's endless. And then when you're taking care of yourself, you'll inspire the people around you because they're like,
completely.
oh, what are you doing? Yeah.
Do you know, you want to hear something? Do you know how many people around QVC that I've gotten to sign up for a spring half marathon? 5. My last marathon, when I saw you before,